Sri Lanka struggles to recover after cyclone Ditwah devastates all the districts, leaving trails of destruction. Cyclonic storm Ditwah was a catastrophic tropical cyclone that brought heavy rain and caused widespread flooding and landslides from the 27th of November and carried through to early December 2025. The storm claimed lives, displaced many people from their homes, and caused extensive damage to houses, roads, schools, and health facilities, with the most severe impacts recorded in the central, western, northwestern provinces. As of mid-December, more than 2.2 million people have been affected nationwide, with 680 fatalities reported and 183 people still missing. The devastation has caused over $1.6 billion of damage to the country. It was the deadliest natural disaster in the country since the 2004 Indian Ocean earthquake and tsunami. The President of Sri Lanka declared a nationwide state of emergency in response to the severe impacts of Cyclone Ditwah and simultaneously requested for immediate disaster relief and humanitarian assistance. According to national authorities, landslide risk remains elevated in several districts during the ongoing northeast monsoon. Displacement remains significant. Recent reports state that approximately 70,000 people remain displaced, representing around 3.2% of the total affected population. Many displaced families are staying with relatives or other families as a coping mechanism, while others remain in safety centers due to housing damages. Schools continue to be used as temporary shelters or for storing relief items. Protection concerns have increased among displaced communities, particularly for women and girls, as overcrowded shelters, disrupted services, and prolonged displacement heighten risks of gender-based violence, exploitation, and psychosocial distress. The Catholic Church in Sri Lanka responded to Cyclone Ditwah devastation through immediate relief. His Eminence Malcolm Cardinal Ranjith, together with the bishops, called for national unity and reconstruction, showing solidarity through prayer and action. Seth Sarana Caritas, the human development arm of the Diocese of Colombo, together with Caritas Sedek Sri Lanka, activated its network, with volunteers working tirelessly to provide essential supplies. Catholic churches and other religious sites, including Buddhist temples, served as emergency shelters for those who lost homes. So far, Catholic charities have handed out non-perishable food rations, drinking water, cooked foods, sanitary items, and cash donations. According to the director of Seth Sarana Caritas Colombo, they have helped flood victims in 5 phases. In the first phase, on 1st December, Seth Sarana Caritas Colombo put aside 1 million Sri Lankan rupees in cash as an emergency fund to facilitate relief efforts in 18 parishes affected by the recent floods. In the second phase, thanks to donor support, they completed the emergency phase by distributing dry rations and sanitary items worth 1 million rupees to affected families in several villages of 10 parishes in the Archdiocese. In the third phase, distributed dry rations in several villages across 13 parishes. Additionally, Sedek Caritas Sri Lanka contributed ready-to-eat meals to support affected communities during this difficult time. In the fourth phase, 200,000 rupees in cash donations to support relief efforts among the faithful of 4 parishes were distributed. Finally, in Phase 5, they distributed dry rations and bottled water worth 1.3 million rupees to affected families in 8 parishes. Spiritual and psychological support. Priests emphasized the importance of listening, human warmth, and a presence of love as a testament to God's love. Prayer and solidarity. Bishops and the Church, through social media, called for prayer, unity, and hope, viewing the disaster as a call to a better future. Prayer campaigns are being carried out. His Eminence Malcolm Cardinal Ranjith carried out pastoral visits to every affected district, demonstrating the true shepherd's role while the bishops too visited their regions and participated in the immediate relief effort programs. The Archdiocese of Colombo immediately launched a Ditwah Relief Fund project with the aim to provide assistance to the affected on a short and long-term basis. The floods coincided with the Maha cultivation season, and delays or missed planting risk carrying food and income losses into the next season. Access to affected communities remains uneven. In hilly, landslide-affected areas, damage to narrow secondary roads has made some remote villages difficult to reach. Damage to power and telecommunications infrastructure have largely been restored. Limited disruptions persist in some remote locations, affecting access to information and services. Most basic health services are reported to be largely operational. However, in affected areas, available information indicates that some facilities are experiencing increased pressure as more people seek care. No major outbreaks of communicable diseases have been reported to date. However, health authorities continue to monitor elevated risks of flood-related diseases. Archbishop of Colombo, His Eminence Cardinal Malcolm Ranjith, requested from all Catholics and non-Catholics to celebrate the season of Christmas with compassion and restraint. His Eminence stressed that the Christian community is entering a season traditionally associated with joy and the celebration of the Nativity. Yet how could we celebrate with all the externals when thousands of our fellow citizens are without their loved ones, buried under rubble due to earth slips, in refugee centers and without any of their belongings except the clothes they were wearing when they had to flee the flood waters? For this reason, the Archbishop of Colombo appealed to the faithful to refrain from excessive celebrations, extravagance and waste during the Christmas holidays, urging them instead to focus on helping those affected by the disaster. Celebrate by all means, yes, but make it more of a moment of spiritual happiness and concern for the needs of those who suffer, he stated. This way, Christmas can be a deeply spiritual and joyful experience. His Eminence Malcolm Cardinal Ranjith, in another message, stated that the tallest mountain in Sri Lanka is not Piduruthalagala mountain, but the Garbage Mountain. His Eminence stressed on the lack of love and respect to Mother Nature and the destruction brought about to the valuable natural resources of the country by greedy individuals who are the destroyers of the wetlands, forests and natural water bodies. They are the primary contributors to this disaster. The road back is long. 70,000 people are still displaced. Livelihoods are gone. Landslide risks remain as the monsoons continue. Sri Lanka is struggling to recover, but together we can rebuild. Join the mission of hope. Pray, act, restore.